everybody, Jason Basin back in the house. Hello vinyl community. Are you ready for a nice, very nice new video of me? Did you see my musical project from A to Z, my musical alphabet? Check it out and subscribe to my channel. Almost 700 videos. Okay people, today I present you New Wave Top 100. Yeah, and that I must say, it's a reaction on a Top 100 recently on the national radio. I don't use the artists that they used in their Top 100. Only about 12 artists that I also use, that they used also. So you must think on that. You will say, hey, but these are not in that top 100 and these also not in the top 100. That's because this is a reaction on that top 100. I will present all the nice Belgian bands also who were not in their top 100. I will present you them now. A lot of Belgian artists and of course international artists, new wave artists. Okay, let's start the show. I have it all here, and on 100 there is a Flemish group, a Belgian group, Arbeid Adelt. This is their debut and they are on number 100 with de man die alles noteert, the man who notices everything. So that's 100. And then we go to 99. There are the Street Ducks, also a Belgian band, very good. Check it out, this record, very good. They are from style a bit Trisomie 21, also the New Judgment. And so the Street Ducks, and I take the track On the Beat, a very good track. They are from Leuven, just like the New Judgment, on 99. Then we go to 98. 98, if you follow my channel, you already saw this record, Vita Noctis. That man has already more than 100 albums, incredible. Now he has stopped, but this is really industrial, a bit like Throbbing Gristle. If you like Throbbing Gristle, it's like that. And I have chosen Skull as number from this. Yeah, he is industrial like Throbbing Gristle. Also you hear the sounds of early Cabaret Voltaire. So he is on 98. And then we go to number 97. 97, I don't have the album of that, but I hope to have it in the future. Bedtime for Bonzo. They are from Hasselt, Limburg, here in Belgium, and they have their track The Bloody V of Mickey Mouse's V on 59th Street. Bedtime for Bonzo. So I hope to get that record soon, on 97. And then we go to 96. 96 is a band from London, the Screaming Blue Messiahs. Really a good band. And from this album we gonna take the track Big Sky. We live and die under the big sky. That's what he sings. Really a nice track on 96. And then on 95, a legendary band, for me the best band that was ever there in Belgium, T-Matic. This is their second album, La Pache. Very nice, a lot of nice tracks, a very nice cover. T-Matic, and from this album I choose Les Azous. And then on 94 we have a band from Leeds, from the same city as Gang of Four, as the Sisters of Mercy. Here is Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry. Shouts at the Sky. That's the track that I choose from this nice album, Paint Your Wagon. This album comes also with a 7-inch, so check it out if the 7-inch is there. So Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry on 94. And then on 93 we have the band from Birmingham. They are from Birmingham, Fashion. A very good band. They have the sound a bit, the music as In Excess, but with another voice. Very good. And he asks, I think every woman, that man, do you want to make love? Fashion. Alright, on 93. And then on 92 we have not the Cult, but in fact we have the Cult but with another name. This was their name before, Dead Cult. Maybe there were other members then also with the Dead Cult, I don't know, or were it the same members. Dead Cult, were it the same members, that would go to the Cult also. Dead Cult with Godzu, and we take the version Godzu these times on 92. And then on 91, a band that I missed a lot in that top 100 on the national radio from that radio station, but we have it here on 91, Siglo XX and The Art of War. Siglo XX, fantastic band. And I can tell you we will see them again higher up in this top 100 New Wave top 100. Welcome. And then we go to number 90. 90 we have the Bunny Drums. A very good album, but what is strange, very strange, there is one track that stands out, that's completely different from sound than the other tracks. And that's the track Sleeping from the Bunny Drums. Check it out, people. And then on 89 we find the former singer of Suicide. Here is Alan Vega and Jukebox Baby. A very nice track. He is on 89 in our top 100. And then on 88, a band we love here in Europe, in Belgium, and certainly you at the east coast of America, New York and even Chicago, and also the west coast, Los Angeles, you know this band, Front 242. They are standing on 88, and they are, it's not the only place here in our top 100, and I took a lovely day, and it's a lovely song from No Comments, Front 242 on 88. And then on 87, another Belgian band, legendary, the Klinik. The album Sabotage, the purple version, also with the maxi melting clothes, the Klinik, and I choose for this place on 87 Burning Inside, the Klinik, and they will return also higher up in this top 100. And we go on 86 then we have also a Belgian band, a very good band, a very good debut album, the Giocondo Smile, fantastic. The more I listen to this, the more I notice this is one of the best albums from the 80s ever made. This album of Poésie Noire, very, very wonderful. There is another track from this album higher up in our top 100, but this is the first track from our top 100 Poison and the Gioconda Smile. Very nice to dance to. Check it out. Gioconda Smile of Poison. And then on 85, many will say that's pop music, but for me it's new wave. Adam and the Ants, Prince Charming. This is my original single. And then I found years later a very special single with a double sleeve. Look at that. Adam and the Ants, Prince Charming. And that's on 85. And on 84, another track that went high in the hit parade was this one, The Stranglers and Skin Deep. Skin Deep about the danger of AIDS. That were the years that AIDS was rising and was making a lot of casualties. This was about 84, The Stranglers. On 84 also in our top 100. And then another man that was high in the hit parade was Howard Jones. This is the album, and this is the 7-inch also. I take the track What's Love? Yes, What's Love? That's Human's Lip, his album Human's Lip, with all his big hits, and this is the 7-inch What's Love. So What's Love, we place it on 83 in our top 100. And then on 82, another band that was very high in the hit parade, Tears for Fears. Tears for Fears, fantastic live album, this one. And we place Mad World on 82. Mad World. And then we come to 81, and here we find T-Thematic for the second time with Willie. It was also the name from my father, Willie. Fantastic video also, and a fantastic track, T-Thematic on 81. And we close the first paper. I have 4 papers, so a fourth we have already done. Alright, let's go on. And that on 80. On 80 we have The Art of Noise and Beatbox, also a track from the hit parade that went high in the hit parade. Beatbox from The Art of Noise. And then we go to 79. We have a band that I like a lot. This is Heaven 17. And on this album, the first track on side 1, We Don't Need This Fascist Groove Thing. A sentence that we must still say today. Heaven 17. And then on 78 we have a band I saw live in 84. They are from London, UK. The Fix. This is Shattered Room, their debut album. And from this album I take Shattered Room also. Very good track. Check it out, The Fix. And then on 77 we have the Skits from Scotland, just like the Simple Minds. And this is their wonderful album, The Absolute Game. And from this album I have chosen Out of Town. A very, very good track. There is also a very nice paper inside. There are the lyrics, but there is also another paper. I will show it to you. Very, very nice to show it to you. Here, the official merchandise that you could buy from the Skits. And we go on 76 we have The Alarm from Wales, and with a magnificent track here on this album, mini album, Where were you hiding when the storm broke? Yes, where were you hiding? And then we go to 75. They are back live on stage. Incredible. And they are making new music and so on. They are from Australia. They had a big hit in the 80s, of course. This is Men Without Hats, and we take, of course, the Safety Dance. They are on 75. And then a man, rest in peace, Frank Tovey. He was the singer of the band Fat Gadget, but after a while Fat Gadget was him. And then after Fat Gadget he worked directly after as Frank Tovey. This was his hit Luxury, a very nice track. He is on 74. And then on 73, do you know this cover? This is OMD, and indeed inside is the 7-inch of Souvenir. I thought first it's a completely instrumental song, but no, there are also lyrics in this track, but the music is phenomenal. I find it one of the most great instrumental. The music is one of the most great musics of the 80s. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark on 73. And then on 72 we find a band here on this compilation, The Dice Are Rolling, Play It Against Them records sample. On this album we find the legendary Pink Dots, Love on a Pale Green Post Stamp. They are 72. So the legendary Pink Dots. And there is another track coming from this album later on here in this top 100. And then on 71 we have a band from Australia, electronic band, Informatics and Accidents in Paradise. When I listened to in the 80s to Radio Ter Heide, they played this track a lot of times. Informatics and Accidents in Paradise. Check it out on 71 in our top 100 new wave. And then we are coming to 70. This band, I didn't know it, they are just like Informatics from Australia, SPK. And this is a track I adore, Metal Dance. Metal Dance, check it out. A very, very nice track. SPK on 70, also from Australia. And then we go to 69 with the Belgian band, The Miss. The Miss, M-I-S-Z, from Ghent. And they are on this tape, Flanders on the Rocks, on this tape, fantastic bands. This was a tape from 83, so the Klinik, they started out their first album 85, but this on this is still the Maniacs, also with Vietnam. So pre the Klinik tracks, the Maniacs were Mark Verhagen. So really, really nice, this tape. Flanders on the Rocks, and on this one, so The Miss with the Salmonella song. Check it out, that song, I checked it out today, it's on YouTube. The Miss and the Salmonella song. Very nice. And then we go to 68, and that again with this compilation, The Dice Are Rolling. Want on this compilation is also the group Dole, D-O-L-E, with A Day, a very nice track, Dole A Day. On this compilation also the Neon Judgment, Trisome 21, the Weathermen, the Bollock Brothers, fantastic live, fantastic compilation. So Dole on 68, and then we go to 67. On my Facebook page I already showed this cover many don't know who this is. Well, this is a compilation. It's Body Records 004, and on this 12-inch is the band Typisch Belgisch, typical Belgian, Typisch Belgisch, and I have chosen the track Aimless. This album is limited entertainment, and I know it's hand sprayed, the cover. I know this cover exists in different colors, yellow, I already saw also blue. On this 12-inch there is also music from Trenchen, also from, not Vomito Negro, from Insect, or Vomito Negro. So this is Body Records 004. So Typisch Belgisch on 67. And then on 66 we go back to Body Records, because we have there again the Klinik on 66 with Hours and Hours. Also a track from their debut album, fantastic debut album, Sabotage, that was released in 85. What an album. Fantastic. So Hours and Hours on 66. And then we go to 65. Pardon. And there we find Vomito Negro. A very nice 12-inch. Save the world. Indeed, we must save the world from criminals, from terrorists as Vladimir Putin. Mother Zwischer. Vomito Negro on 65. And then we go to 64. Again, a notation for From 242. They did their goodbyes earlier this year, but in our hearts they keep on living. We can watch their concerts on YouTube, and we can listen to their music, of course. We have something really great, the music of From 242, again on 64, and that with I chose the track Im Rhythmus bleiben. This is the album Front by Front on 64. And then we go further on 63 with Friends of From 242. They played in the past together with From 242. I speak of Parade Grounds. This is a very nice 12-inch, and on this 12-inch is their hit Strange World, a very, very nice track. Parade Grounds. I have also their very first 7-inch of Parade Grounds. If you are subscribed to my channel, you already could see that. There is also a top 40 of new wave singles here on my channel. Check it out. There is that single of Parade Ground also. And then we go to 62. On 62 I want to place The Neon Judgment and Miss Brown. This is not the album where Miss Brown is on, but I had that album before, but I hope to get it back. But I place on 62 The Neon Judgment, Miss Brown. And what says Arnaud when he sees Miss Brown? What does he say? He says, oh la la la, oh la la la. Here T-Sematic again, for me the best group band from Belgium. They are on 61 with oh la la la. Okay. And then we enter the top 60 here from the top 100. On 60 we have a Belgian female singer. She is fantastic. Jo Lemaire from her album Concord. On this album worked also came people as Luc van Acker and also Jean-Marie Aerts, the guitar player of T-Sematic, helped Jo Lemaire with this album. And I choose from this album La Mémoire en Exil. That was a hit also for her. Check out that track, it's fantastic. On this album also her other big hit, Parfum de Rêve. I adore the music. I saw her once live. It was a very good concert. Joe Lemaire. Check out Joe Lemaire. And then we go to 59 with the classic, the first single on Mute Records. Of course, Daniel Miller, the man behind the Normal. He founded Mute Records, and this was so Mute Records 001. Do you know the 002? Do you know it? It's Fat Gadget and Back to Nature. If you knew it, you are a intelligent person for music history. So here the Normal, very nice. I was on the New Wave party in February, March with the Cassandra Complex. I made a video of that, you can check it here on my channel. And then they played, there were several DJs, and this they played several times, Warm Leatherette. Also the B-side TVOD, it's great to hear that live in a big room at a high volume. The Normal, Warm Leatherette, what a classic, on 59. And then on 58, for me, my most nice discovery from 2025 is this 7-inch of the Dance Society and Clock. Clock, I searched it on albums of the Dance Society, couldn't find it, and then I went to Liège. Check out my video. I went to a secret Belgian city, that was Liège-Luik, and there I visited 2 record shops. The first one, Carnaby Records. There I watched one time in the 7 inches also, and there I found this one. Fantastic, the Dance Society. And I found there also another, I found there a 7-inch also from the Sanity from Killing Joke, and I found there also another 12-inch, and that 12-inch I will show you later here in the top 100. It's also here in the top 100 from another legendary band. So here the Dance Society, so with this 7-inch Clock, fantastic track, also on 58. And then we go to 57. A track they played a lot on Radio Ter Heide in the 80s. I adored it. I searched for it years and years, and then finally in the Vinyl Kitchen I discovered it. I thought it was the name Josemeine, Josemeine, but it's not like that. It's G-O-S, so mean, yo so mean. And these are the Flower Pot Men. You had also Flower Pot Men end of the 60s. This is not that Flower Pot Men. These are the Flower Pot Men from the 80s. Very nice track. Joe Mean, Flower Pot Men. So they are on 57. And then I said it, on 56 we have that free flexi. It was pressed on 100,000 copies, and they were distributed freely at the record shops, certainly in Manchester and Liverpool and in London. And so this was a free copy. It's also printed onto the vinyl. I saw it today, but I paid for this only €5, so I'm very, very happy. This is Joy Division and Comakino on one and Incubation on the other side. So this single of Joy Division is on 56. And then we go to 55. And we have the Bollock Brothers with their fantastic album The Last Supper, one of my favorite albums of the Bollock Brothers. And we take the track Enchantment. And Enchantment is also the B-side of the single horror movies. So I could score this last year, this 7-inch. Very happy, because normally it was another buyer, but that buyer didn't show up. I was at that man buying other records, and he said, it's still there, do you want it? I say, of course. So I'm very happy I could take that. On 55, so the Bollock Brothers and Enchantment, and I'm still thinking he was also my friend Chuck McDonald, and I say to you, Chuck McDonald, good evening, and I hope you are doing great there up there. Rest in peace, my boy, or sing if you want. Alright, Chuck McDonald, what a sad story. Then on 54 we have Ultravox and Vienna. And here I have also the album and also the 7-inch. Fantastic track, and Vienna is on my wish list as city to visit. So maybe in the future you will see me visiting Vienna, and then we go do some record shopping there. 54 Ultravox. And then on 53 a track I adore. These are the Weathermen, one Belgian and one American, the Weathermen. This is with Deep Down South. Fantastic track, check it out. 53. And then we go to 52. 52 with two members of Throbbing Gristle that went on after Throbbing Gristle. Here is Chris Carter and Cozy, Chris and Cozy. And this with their debut album, Heartbeat. And I choose from this album also Heartbeat. And of course from Ultravox I choose Vienna. So this was 52, Chris and Cozy. And then on 51, a track that's standing on this fantastic compilation, Electronic Body Music. On this album we have Skinny Puppy and Assimilate. I saw recently a video of Skinny Puppy with Assimilate. You can do some show, but what that man did with a knife, I don't like it. It was a bit extreme. And we turn the page. Another page goes away. Still 2 pages to go. And we are arrived in the middle of our top 100 new wave. And on 50 we find Beatbox Boys and Einstein. It was a track they played on New Wave Radio Terheide, so I show it also to you here. I have the 7-inch and also the 12-inch, and that's nice. He is pointing towards the single here, Mr. Einstein. Check it out, that track. It's very nice and funny. On 50, the Beatbox Boys, and Beatbox Boys was a project of the American DJ Bobby Orlando, and I like that track. Very nice music. And then some history, Belgian electronic history. I could score this single for 50 cents on an outdoor market years and years ago, more than 10 years ago. And now this single is on the internet. It's 120 euros and more. But I scored it. I had to restore it. It was a little bit damaged, rain damage. That man, he has a pile of 7 inches he had, and that man, he didn't look after those vinyls. But I could rescue this single. This is pre a split second. You can say some of those people who worked on this autumn, they were later on in Bone was later on in a split second. So this is autumn, and I chose the track Synthesize. Very nice track. On 49. And then another one, legendary band, on 48. They made music on tapes. This is the tape Met in Belgium #1. Met in Belgium have made, as I saw on Discogs today, 7 tapes, or what I have seen, just until #7. This was tape #1, and they are here on Palais des Beaux-Arts and in the grass field. They were also a band from Leuven, or around Leuven, Palais des Beaux-Arts. Alright, on 48. On this tape, Met in Belgium, there are also, I will tell you, the Mists are also here on, the Klinik are also on this tape, La Muerte are also on this tape, so they were very good tapes. So, Met in Belgium, #1. So, that was Palais des Beaux-Arts on 48, and then we go to 47. On 47 we have the Neon Judgment, and I show you the repress of Cockerill Sambre, and from this nice 12-inch we take Too Cold to Breathe. It's getting colder here in Belgium, but it's not yet as cold as that. I think more in Russia and in Norway, in Scandinavia, it will be already very, very cold. But here, no snow just until now. It may stay like that. So the Neon Judgment, we had them already here in my top 100. So the Neon Judgment on 47 and Too Cold to Breathe. And then we go to 46, and also they were already here in my top 100. Siglo XX, here from their magnificent album Flowers for the Rebels. We take Sister Suicide of Siglo XX on 46. Check out that video on YouTube, fantastic video. Siglo XX, the Belgian Joy Division, they sound also like that. And then on 45 we have the Resurrection. And if you look to the cover of this album, this 12-inch, you see it's like the Sisters of Mercy, and they sound also like the Sisters of Mercy, the Resurrection. I take here the track Black Dream, but I tried with Google to see from where is this band. They told me they are from England, but I see it's on a Brussels label. The contact address is in Brussels. I don't know, are they from Brussels or were they from the UK? Can anybody tell me that? The Resurrection. And we take so Black Dream on 45. And then on 44 I put my hand a bit again, T-Sematic, the best band that Belgium ever had. And on 44 I take the track Living on My Instincts. Very nice track. T-Sematic, 44. And then another Belgian electronic band then, Insects. And this is their very nice album Dreamscape. And from this album we take The Punisher. The Punisher, check it out, that track. Very, very nice. Insects. And then we go further on 41 or 42. 42 we have Company of State on this compilation, very nice compilation with Belgian bands. Company of State, and I take Heroin Eyes. And Company of State, it was a duo, and one man of Company of State was Rudolf Hecke. Rudolf Hecke would later on go solo and make an album. He went into a cave for a month or several months, isolated, and there he made that fantastic album Dog is God spelled backwards. Check it out, Rudolf Hecke, very nice album. I don't have it, but I'm searching it. So this was Rudolf Hecke is still with his band Company of State on 42, so with Heroin Eyes. So they covered also on one of their albums a track from, they covered Venus in Furs from the Velvet Undergrounds. And then we go to 41 with Arbeid Adelt. This album you saw in the beginning, they were on 100 and now they are so on 41 with Dead Disco. But I don't have any more that 12-inch, but I will search it certainly in the future. So Arbeid Adelt on 41. And then we step into the top 40 with the Lords of the New Church, not to be confused with the Church. They are from Australia. Here the Lords of the New Church are from the UK, of course, and they had a fantastic, wonderful track. I adore it. Dance with me. Would you dance with me in my life? Fantastic, fantastic track. I adore it so much. Lords of the New Church on 40. And then on 39 we have Shriekback, also from Australia. Shriekback, fantastic album this one. Gem Science, yes, Gem Science, fantastic. And on this album I have chosen Mercy Dash, their hit. Very nice, Shriekback, check them out on 39. And then we go to 38, what an album, fantastic debut album. On this album was playing Howard Tuvutu, he was in the Buzzcocks. Barry Adamson, he would go to Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Here John McGeoch, he would go to Siouxsie and the Banshees and later Pill, also the Armory Show. What a talents. All in Magazine, in this fantastic debut of Magazine. We take the track The Light Pours Out of Me. That track did Cassandra Complex also as bis song in February, March when I went to see them. You can see it in my video, that concert of Cassandra Complex. So bits of that concert. Very, very nice. Magazine on 38. And on 37, a band I like a lot. Rest in peace, Stuart Adamson. This is Big Country on 37. And I take the track Fields of Fire. Fantastic track. Big Country. And then we go to 36. 36 with the Belgian pianist Wim Mertens. This is a soft verdict. And I take the track Struggle, Struggle for Pleasure. What do they say here? Petite musique de chambre. Very, very nice piece of music. Soft verdict on 36. And then on 35 we have Jewel from that fantastic album from Propaganda. And that album is called, from Propaganda, Propaganda or Back in A Secret Wish. On this album we have P Machinery and so Jewel as the big hits. There are two big hits and they were doing them of course live, and I saw them earlier this year on Facebook. Fantastic. They have still a very nice voice. So Propaganda on 35. And then we go to 34 with Japan. There are a lot of fans of Japan, as I could see on Facebook. And I take Quiet Life. This is Oil on Canvas. It's a live double album. I didn't know it was a live album. It's already a long time I listened to it. And then we go further with Throbbing Gristle on 33. Fantastic album and a fantastic track that's on this album. That's the track Hot on the Heels of Love. And in the meantime is Tina here. She came here to me. Fantastic album, Throbbing Gristle on 33. And then on 32 we must take again this electronic body music sampler, and on this compilation, fantastic compilation, there is a Cassandra Complex and 1 millionth happy customer. I've seen the Cassandra Complex this year. It was fantastic. Hold me close right now. Take me in your arms. Not too close, not too close. Fantastic track from the Cassandra Complex, 1 millionth happy customer on 32. And then we go to 31, the March Violets and Walk into the Sun. I saw them also live on the Seaside Festival in 85. Watch out, check out my video, the Seaside Festival 1985. It's here on my channel, a very popular video. So the March Violets on 31, and then we jump into the top 30 from our top 100. On 30 we have Spandau Ballet. Yes, Spandau Ballet, people, but with their early track To Cut a Long Story Short. Fantastic track. Here is the 7-inch. I'll fly for you, but on the B side we have To Cut a Long Story Short, a live version on that single. And so this is the album Journeys to Glory, and on this one we have also To Cut a Long Story Short. It's the first track on side 1. Fantastic track, Spandau Ballet. Afterwards they would become more mellow, but that track is certainly new wave. Very good track. On 30, and then on 29, a band from Charleroi. I was in Courcelles on the record fair. Check it out, that video. And Courcelles is not far from Charleroi, and from Charleroi is a Grum. Here with a 12-inch Underground. I do also a cover of Pink Floyd. Another Brick in the Wall part 2 they do, and I choose from this 12-inch In the Garden. Check it out, that track, very nice, a Grum from Belgium. And then another track from Belgium, very nice. This is Machiavel, and we have the track Fly. Fly, very nice track. That was about around 1980. Fly. It was a big hit and it sounds terrific. It's fantastic track. And then on 27 we have a band from Ghent. This is Resistance and the Art of Love mini album. It was produced, engineered by Kristen Ramon at the ECP Studios in Brussels. And from this album I take the very nice track Fear from Resistance on 27. And then we go to 26 legendary bands. I saw them once. Vita Noctis. This is a compilation Against the Rule with all their albums on, and Vita Noctis on 26, and I take These Lies. These Lies, check out that track, fantastic, good, really nice guitar in it. Vita Noctis 26, and then we go to the 25, top 25. On 25 we have the Belgian band The Scaps from their debut, very good debut, Trapped by the Rain. It was punky, it was new wave, very good. Trapped by the Rain, The Scaps 25. And then another fantastic band, it's the Kitchen of Insanity from their fantastic album Dream Away Sunday. I have chosen the track, which track? Memories. Yes, the same title as a track of the Klinik and also another band. Kitchen of Insanity, very good music, and the singer, he sounds a bit like Jim Morrison. They sound a bit like the Doors, and they got a silver medal, second place on the Rock Rally in 1990. The Kitchen of Insanity, very, very good. And then on 23 we have another Belgian band, and people in America also do know our band here. A Split Second. This is from Ballistic Statues. I have chosen Rigor Mortis. A Split Second on 23. And then we go on, people. On 22 we have Absolute Body Control and Final Report. This is a very rare 7-inch, a compilation 7-inch, out of tune. You have also another one, and I'm searching that also, but this is with Vomito Negro, Escort, E-Truncheon, Liquid G, Absolute Body Control, and Typis Belgis. Typis Belgis, they were also here in our top 100. They were on which number? I am looking for them. They were already also here in our top 100 Typis Belgis. But so now Absolute Body Control still active with Dirk Evans, and Dirk Evans, he has to fight an evil thing, and I hope he will recover fine, so that he can make more nice music with Dive, with Absolute Body Control, because records of Dive are now on my wish list. I saw them, a lot of Dive records, by surprise on the KDX fair in Kortrijk. I want to buy records of Dive. I had the first one of Dive, but I will buy the later Dives. Okay, Absolute Body Control 22. And then on 21, people, a band that will soon stop with touring, La Muerte. This is from Peep Show. We take their cover Lucifer Sam, the cover they did from Pink Floyd. Fantastic, fantastic band. I did an interview with them. Maybe I will see to put that interview also on my channel here. I did an interview with La Muerte. So on 21, La Muerte, and another page has gone. I had 4 pages, and this now we gonna enter the last page, the top 20 from our new wave top 100. And on 20 there is the band from my hometown, my town of birth, Aalst. On 20 we have La Vie est Belle with their mini albumette. From that 12-inch we take Victoria from La Vie est Belle. Fantastic track, funny track, and you must check it out, certainly on Spotify or on YouTube. You will find it, certainly, La Vie est Belle and Victoria. And then on 19, a single I had in the past, and I have given it away, or I sold it in the 80s, late 80s, but some years ago I bought it back. I said to myself, I must have that. Look at that. U2, the single I Will Follow, with on the B-side Gloria. I Will Follow from U2 on 19. Fantastic track. And then we go to number 18. This band was on number 1 with a Forest in that on that national radio. There was a Forest number 1. Here we have The Cure and Just Like Heaven, a track that's very more beautiful than a Forest. The Cure, Just Like Heaven on 18. So, and then we go to 17. There is Trisomie 21 with chapter 4. I have to hold my hand, otherwise I will be banned. Not a hand, banned. And we take the track Memories. Memories from Trisomy 21. A couple of brothers from France, and they make fantastic music. Check them out. Trisomy 21 and Memories. Memories, just like the track that I chose from the kitchen there, Kitchen of Insanity, Memories, and I know the Klinik have also a track, Memories. Then we go to 16, a track they played a lot on the new wave parties, also on the radio, Minimal Compact, and next one is Real. An album that you saw already, records here on my channel if you are subscribed, so subscribe now. You see I do an effort to make nice videos. I was a whole day busy for making this top 100 new wave, so please do an effort and just push on that subscribe button and you are subscribed, and it doesn't cost you nothing. It's free. Alright, thank you. And then so this was Trisomy 21, Minimal Compact on 16, and then we go to 15 now, a band I like a lot, The Rose of Avalanche. It's in the same style as the Sisters of Mercy, and on this album fantastic tracks like LA Rain, Goddess, Stick in the Woods. Rose of Avalanche on 15. Very nice group, and so they merit to stay on such a high place. The Rose of Avalanche. And then on 14, a band I like a lot also, Alien Sex Fiend, and this is the electrode mix of Ignore the Machine. I recently found their debut album, Who's Been Sleeping in My Brain, and this track is also on their debut album, so Executive Slacks. They are also very high on my video, the top 30 of electronic body music. I have that also on my channel, check it out. So, Executive Slacks, no, Alien Sex Fiend on 14. And I said already the name, Executive Slacks, they are on 13. From their magnificent album Fire and Ice, I have chosen White Fields. White Fields also on this track, the very nice tracks Say It Isn't So. Executive Slacks. And then we go to number 12. There are the Version Prunes, Caucasian Walk. I could not find the album. I have the album, but I could not find it tonight, so you know it, I say it to you. The Virgin Prunes with Caucasian Walk, a fantastic song, on 12. And we go directly to the sounds on 11 from this very nice live album. We take not Winning, but we take Missiles, and a title that stays actual. Missiles I take. There is the sounds on 11. And then we go higher and higher. On 10 there is a band we saw already today. On 10 there is Poésie Noire, and I take the song Weltschmerz, Schmerz, but I think it's Weltschmerz on the record. I will check it now. How is it, how do they say it here? Weltschmerz. Do you see it? It's Weltschmerz, that track. But on the, now I see it on the cover, it's not well mentioned. Poésie Noire, fantastic band, on 10, Weltschmerz. And then we go to the number 9. Number 9, here they are back from 242, and this is Take One, Endless Riddance, and I take the original version of Take One. That's on number 9. Okay, and we are going up and up. On 8 we have Arbeid Adelt. I already showed you this album twice. This is the third track they have in our top 100, their highest position on 8, and that's for Capita Selecta. There is also a video of that, I think it's on YouTube, check it out. Very nice. Arbeid Adelt on 8. And then on 7, an album I found on the record fair of Amé, check it out. This is the Schmutz, and I take the song Straight from the Heart. This is the 7-inch. I have it also. I am a big Schmutz fan. The Schmutz from Belgium, and so the Schmutz on 7, number 7. And we go on higher and higher. On 6, here they are again, the Neon Judgment, and on 6 I take from this album MB, I take Sister Sue, a very nice track, check them out, Neon Judgment, Sister Sue, on 6. So people, and then on 5, in our top 100, Aimless Device and Hyena, Belgian band, fantastic track. And then number 4, on 4 we have from Belgium also a very nice track from who? From Siglo XX, the Belgian Joy Division, Into the Dark, from their live album. That's also inside. It's a double album, this one, remastered and very good from quality. On 4, Siglo XX, Into the Dark. And then people, the top 3. On 3 we have, here they are again, their highest position in this top 100 new wave, the Klinik, from their Maxi 4. We gonna listen to Memories. So we had 3 memories in this top 100. Do you still know them? So the Klinik Memories on 3 here. We have Memories from Kitchen of Insanity, Memories, and we have another Memories. Do you know the third Memories we had? 3 times the track Memories. Yes, Japan also. That track was also called Memories. On 3, bronze medal for the Klinik. And then silver medal, second place in our top 100 new wave is for Poésie Noire. From Hum and How we take the magnificent track Hiroshima Mon Amour. Hiroshima, Hiroshima Mon Amour. Fantastic. And we pray also for Jo Kasters, the singer of Poésie Noire, just like Dirk Evans from Absolute Body Control and Motorik. He must fight a deadly disease, so I hope also he recovers very fine so that he can make more music with Poésie Noire. On 2, second medal, Poésie Noire and Hiroshima Mon Amour. So on 3, the Klinik, 2, Poésie Noire. Which band could be on number 1? It's the band that I find the best band ever that has existed in Belgium. So a lot of you know already which band will be on number 1. Indeed, on number 1 from their debut album T-Sematic, I take the song, love song, With You. So T-Sematic, gold for T-Sematic, best band ever in Belgium. So people, this was the new wave top 100. I hope you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, please. so I can get more subscribers, and I can get also 1,000 abonnees. I dream of that, so it would be nice if I could have that on the 1st of January. That would be fantastic, but I stay realistic. If I can get 50 or 100 subscribers extra now, I would be very happy. So subscribe now, it's for free, it's free, you don't have to pay nothing, just push that button. Thank you very much, and you see and hear me in the next video. And don't forget, with vinyl the sun always shines. Bye bye, take care, have a nice week.